Hello everyone, I'm Lucy James and I'm honoured to be back hosting another Weird West live stream today. It's going to be a very exciting one because not only are you getting a look at a huge chunk of gameplay, but we also have some of the creative development team behind the game from Wolfeye Studios. And if you're watching along live on Twitch, please throw your questions in the chat. We're going to be monitoring and we can put those straight to them. So without further ado, let me introduce Raf and Gael. Hi both.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing? Are you excited about today's stream?
Oh yeah. I mean, the game is almost out in a few weeks, so yeah, so exciting to show what we have.
Yeah, it's really not long to wait at all, but we'll do a brief introduction before we get into the gameplay. So Raf, you're creative director on Weird West. That is quite an all-encompassing title. What elements of the game do you oversee and touch?
Well, I work with all the team. Frankly, I work with so everybody contributes, and in amazing ways. We have a pretty small team for such a big game. And Gael with us here is lead system designer, helped me so much. I mean, I trust his judgment on so many things. So my role is really to come up with the vision at first, the overarching story, and then maintaining that vision and maintaining that direction, because everybody when we communicate about a game, everybody has a little bit of a different idea in their mind of what they hear, even when someone talks about the game. And so my role is really to be that, maintain that direction, basically. Through my experience with previous games and my taste, my personal taste, but gathered a pretty cool team, so they all really help a lot.
Yeah, and you mentioned there, I know you're very much involved with the music side of things as well. You're part of Weird Wolves. We'll be showing a video of that later. But what's it been like, you kind of having that creative vision and also getting to contribute in terms of the music of the game and how, it plays such a huge part?
Yeah, it's amazing because I think as a creative director, it just gives me one more angle of artistic expression. And of course, the music is part of the mood, it's part of the IP, it's part of how we want to, the overall experience of the game. So having a chance to influence that is great. And to be clear, we work with Choose Health, who's our audio director, and he made 80-90% of the music. So I personally, with my band, we made about maybe 10%. So what you hear is a mix of both, but most of the moods and the music in games are his. And whenever there's a song in there, usually it's Weird Wolves, yeah. So like the credit songs or some of the songs that are part of the game itself. They haven't been heard yet, but I'm sure at some point players will see them, hear them.
Yeah. And also, I believe we have a link to, there are some on Spotify already, and I think we're going to be throwing a link in to chat if you want to check it out, if you're watching live at home. Gael, you are lead systems designer. So compared to some of the other projects you've worked on, how does Weird West compare in terms of complexity? I mean, Raf there mentioned you've got a relatively small team. So how's this project been for you?
To be honest, I think Raf will agree, but it has been a very complex project. Probably one of the most complex projects I've working on. And I think Raf could tell the same. I mean, working on immersive sim is complex, but it's at the same time very exciting. I think there is, one main philosophy, which is instead of trying to restricting stuff for the player, like not allowing him to do things because you want him on, a trail, or you want him to do some specific stuff. And here the philosophy is completely different. It's like, okay, the player wants to do that. How can we, us developer, make it possible without breaking the game, or find solutions to not break the game? And it's the same for stories, important characters that you can kill or not. You have this freedom, you can be whatever you want. And also in the system that rules the world with elemental, with reactions of NPCs to certain actions. And so it was a very complex project to do. We are very proud of it. And I think a very rare quality of this project is also that some indirect stuff can happen. So usually in immersive sim, you have like combinations that the player can do, but if he doesn't experiment these combinations, then this will not happen, or very few times. And here, what is cool is that in the game, it can happen everything, even if you didn't trigger it. So you will see some unique stuff happening, even if you didn't experiment too much. So it's like a good affordance to the immersive sim genre.
Yeah, and we're gonna get into the gameplay very, very quickly, but I wanted to briefly mention as well, Gael, you stream and you have your own YouTube channel where you kind of discuss game design and look at other games as well as streaming them. So, like, what's it like for you? Do you ever stop? I guess does that count as work to you, or is it just kind of a little extra enjoyment in what you do for a day job?
Yeah, I would say YouTube channel is really work. I mean, it's like a lot of time, but I think it was good for my community to be able to discuss like, game design and explain the complexity of development, and also defend some values that I have and that Weird West is totally in, like making games for player first. And so all these kind of things on my channel, and I'm very happy to mix both actually.
Wonderful. Make sure to put a link in the chat as well. But let's get into it. I don't want to deprive you all of gameplay for much longer. We'll obviously be chatting as Gael plays, but we're gonna just while we get the game set up, we're gonna quickly show you a quick trailer, and then we'll be right back with some Weird West.
West's full of tall tales, strangeness, oddity, evil. But the West, it's also got heroes of a kind. A bounty hunter thought she could hang up her shooting irons for good. Thought wrong. A pig man, cursed, a monster in the eyes of his fellow man. But a monster with a past. His land's got guardians. Come west tracking an evil wind across the plains. Liable to find it. He's got cowboys, drunk on the moon. Trapped in a war for the heart of the West. He's got future seers, set to change what's coming before the sun sets. You see, you five, you're tied together. A purpose deeper than you know. The more you dig, the stranger it gets. To the Weird West.
Welcome back, everyone. What a fantastic trailer. Let's get into the gameplay. So, Gael, you're going to be playing for us. Where are we starting in relation to the game?
Oh, so we are in the first journey. We have our bounty hunter, Jane Bell, who is looking for revenge. She's searching his husband that has been captured by a gang called the Stillwater, right? So we're in the main city, Grackle, and we found a relay that is encrypted, and we need to decipher it. So we are first going to find a relayer graph. There are people that work on communication in our weird world. So this is the city, and the relay is here. So first, let's go to the post office and talk with the relayer graph to see if he can decipher this relay.
Awesome. I mean, so how much of, obviously with Weird West, there are a lot of elements of the fantastical. How do you kind of decide where the kind of fantasy ends and the sort of real life inspiration begins? You know, things like relays, things like how towns would be set up. Like, what's the line in the sand?
Well, it was a very iterative process. We always start a little too shy, because I think myself and the visual directors are very, we like grounding things. We like things that seem real, and we always imagine that the magic is going to be very subtle and, you know, almost like in a Lovecraft novel. And then eventually it's not enough because it's a game, so we push it later and later. But so we come from more realistic than we come from fantasy, and I think that, you know, and then we up the fantasy a little bit. It leads to something that I prefer personally as far as flavor, because it's a little more, it feels a little more real, and everything is gonna start with a functional approach. And then you can dial up the crazy, and I think that leads to good results for her. So it's iterative, and we see, you know, do we need more gameplay elements? Do we need the world to be a little more different than what people are used to, etc. So in the case of here, we talk about the Giraudeau, which is definitely something that is another world. You can see the tower here, like this kind of like you know, almost like electric signaling thing that sends the. So it's a weird mix of technology, and it's cool because you look at it and it's almost like, well, it could be actually the Wild West, but actually no, it's not. You know, there's something a little more than that, and that's the kind of bar that we're trying to get. You know.
Yeah.
Great. So, Gael, we went to the post office.
Decipher this. Yeah, to decipher this relay, I need $300. So I will probably need to get some money. If I look in my inventory, I have like $78 from my previous mission. Oh, this is the level 2 pistol I got. So let's equip that. I have 17 bullets, 6 bullets of rifle, and an amulet. When your health is low, your fire rate is increased. Let's equip that as well. It's cool. Not too many food here to heal. So I will probably get a bounty, right? Let's go bounty hunting, right?
Yeah.
So let's look at the board.
Yeah.
And does this constantly refresh?
Yeah, it does. It does refresh. It changes. It's also procedural, so like it's not, you know, two players won't have the same. But just to come back to your question about reality versus fantasy, usually we try to hit 80-20 kind of thing. You know, 80% realistic and 20% of weird.
Wonderful.
Let's take this bounty. Hopefully it's not going to be too difficult, I hope. It's in an abandoned mine, right? And before we get into this, I will prepare a little bit. So in towns, you can, of course, buy lots of things. And you should prepare yourself. We'll try to see what it sells here. Okay. I have only one lockpick, so I probably buy for $9 this one. Okay. Now let's go on the weapon shop here. All right. What do you have in store? 3 stars weapon, too expensive. But bullets definitely I will buy. So couple of rifle and couple of pistol slugs. I would say 40 should be enough. Maybe. Let's loot in the bodies, right? And that's pretty much it, I guess. Okay, maybe a Molotov. $9. Let's take one. All right. Do we need something else? I could have bought like a pickaxe as well as I'm going into a mine, but I think, oh, maybe bandages. I have only 2. Let's try to see if the doctor has.
Yeah, so
$23, too expensive. Okay.
See, you don't have enough. What about you wait for night and you steal them?
I was gonna say, I mean, you're being a very law-abiding citizen.
Don't be like that. Don't be like. I could wait the night.
Well, you can say.
And then trying to steal the doctor. Okay, you want to do that?
I mean, we're taking risks. This is real time.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, let's take risk. Okay. So let's wait on the roof here, for example.
I swear, you did not expect me to say that.
Yeah, I did not expect. Okay, so let's sleep at the saloon, right? It will refill action points as well because my gauge is like pretty empty right now. So let's take a room here. Oh, but it will not wait until 9, right? Okay, let's refill.
So Gael, how do you typically play when you're playing at home? Are you a law-abiding citizen? Are you all guns blazing? Are you stealthy?
I like stealth, and I'm a kind person, you see. Yeah. So I cannot do bad things. Like I have like a really bad feeling when I do this. So it's like, okay. So let's loiter a little bit.
Oh.
Let's jump.
I'm the same. I'm a stealthy, law-abiding citizen.
All right.
You'll
Let's
never
first
hear me.
like get a quick and let's loiter here, right? Okay, it's night.
I think most players are good. Most players like to be good people. But it's nice that when sometimes sometimes it's nice to bring the temptation to, well, you like money, you really want this thing, how about you try it? And if it works, then they feel a little bad about it, but they could get away with it. It's cool emotions that games don't always give you.
Yeah. We can also see that shops are locked at 9, right? So I will try to get on the doctor. All right. There is a window, but the guy is still sleeping, I guess. So let's try this.
Did you save before, by the way?
No, I didn't. It's a good advice. Oh, I don't have any spaces there, right? Okay, let's do this one. Okay, let's go inside. I don't know where it is, right?
Ooh. But I noticed that you have quick save and quick load. So if things go really badly, you can just quickly go back.
Yeah. Okay, he's sleeping, right? Oh,
Yeah, you could just.
there is no bandages anymore. Okay. Okay, I will steal them. It's not me, but let's do it.
Peer pressured into doing it.
Okay, 4 bandages, right? Okay, so now how I get out? I guess there's a key somewhere.
Oh yeah, how do
maybe
you get out
on-
of this? You dropped. I mean,
Maybe I can pickpocket him, right?
The window?
The window, yeah.
Window, yeah.
I can steal the key. No, it's too bad. I don't like it. Let me close this
It's like you were
Open
never
it.
there.
and get out. All
There
right.
you go.
Okay, morning is coming up. Perfect. We are ready, I guess. Oh, I have unspent powers just before. Okay, let's do some hunting just before arriving at the mine, and we'll select some. Okay, so where is my target? It's here. So it's the travel map. Okay, let's go. Let's hope we don't have too many problems en route.
You never know. Well, now you've said that, so you kind of opened up for problems en route.
Yeah, for now it's fine.
Ooh.
Brush Creek. Oh,
Ooh.
a strange woman waits for you, as she always knew you'd come. Do we avoid or do we accept?
I don't think we've ever shown her before, right? Let's look at it. It's
Take a look.
All right.
She's an interesting recurring character.
Ooh. All right. She knows me.
Yeah, she said a new look.
Yeah, because I was, I retired, so now I'm in the business, back in business. So it's all about missing husband. I'd love to know what makes you tick. Let's imagine. Come face to face with a woman who's done you wrong. And you find her, and you're all set to take your revenge. Before you learn the truth, she had a good reason to do wrong. You were cruel, punishing. So here's the question. How you found, what do you do? All right. Take revenge for what she did to you, or ask for forgiveness for your past cruelty.
What do you reckon?
I'm kind, but there is a limit. So take revenge, right?
Ooh. I feel like
It's
we've
bad, right?
set you
It's bad. Okay, ask for forgiveness. Okay, no. Okay, let's take risks. All right.
We've set you on a
Revenge.
bad path now.
Yeah. Well, my curiosity is satisfied. Okay. She's giving me a
Ooh.
box. Keep watch over it for me. Keep it closed, right? Do not open that box. All right. Can talk. Don't open that box. It's like tempting, right?
Yeah, well now she said it, I kind of want to see what's in the box.
Ethan's box. Do we open the box? She tells us not to do it.
I don't
Let's
know.
trust
I don't know about
her,
you.
right?
I'm not the kind of player that would not open the box, but anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So first, before arriving, we are like in the forest here in the map. So what I will do is I probably camp here.
What benefits does camping give you?
I will hunt, get some meat, if I can. Let's find some animals. So obviously, I didn't bought any horses, right? So if I have a horse, I will be faster.
Someone on Twitch says open it in front of her to assert dominance.
All right, there is a bison, which is pretty powerful, actually. All right, there is only one bison and some birds.
Good shot.
Okay, let's take this. Wings. It's not chicken wings, but anyway, still.
It's good enough.
Okay, should I try?
What level? Yeah,
Should I waste my bullets for him? Maybe not.
It says he's level 20. What level are you in comparison?
Is it a vulture level 20?
It's not level
The
20.
bison,
It's like
or is it just the 20 next to
it's
his
like
name?
he has 20 armor. He has 20 armor.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
150 health. So basically, my damage will be decreased by 20%.
Right.
Except
yeah,
if I
so
use some.
A vulture level 20 would be badass.
Yeah. End game
Oh,
vulture.
I have some water.
Yeah.
That's nice. Can drink. So I have to fully replenish. Cool.
Nice.
It happened to me that I did that, and then all the water, get away, and I couldn't drink in here. Anyway, okay. I think we're okay. I will probably not kill the bison right now.
Yeah.
I will waste bullets.
You've got another vulture.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So I will not cook them right now as I'm full health, but it's like good reserve for later. Let's get out. All right. Let's head into the mine. At night. It's great.
Ooh.
Good
But
plan.
you could loiter, right? What difference does it make if
Yeah.
you go at night compared to during the day?
At night, people are less aware. Oh, it's like morning now. At night, people are less aware. So, like in terms of detection, you have a small bonus. So, if you're a stealth character or a player, then you can wait at night. Also, at night, citizens or any character can lit up lamps, right? Like this one. All right, and this is like a totally systemic gameplay where if a lamp is lit off and I throw it, okay, it's gonna spread oil, right? But it's lit on, then it's gonna spread oil plus fire. All right. So basically, if you attack a town, for example, at night, people will lit up the lamp, and you can create some additional traps. For example, this is just an example of the many systemic. All right. There is nobody on the first floor. This is lucky.
Yeah.
Just look at it. If they have like some shovel, let's take this one. Empty. All right. So they are all inside, I guess. Let's go. Let's go in the mine. Ooh. Shit. Right. We're inside.
How are you going to approach this? Are you going to be stealthy? Are you going to?
I don't know. I will see. I will see. Maybe both. Oh, I have exploded. So what you see here in this mine is like procedural and random, meaning that all the setups that you will have will be different than this one. Like position of NPCs, of the targets, all cover elements, elemental gameplay. Everything is going to be different. Oh, it's gonna see me. Okay, how? Okay. How I'm going to do that? No. Oh, I have unspent points, by the way.
Oh yeah, let's look into that.
I have one relic. I could take actually the sentry silencer, which is like silent shots from the rifle.
Ooh, okay.
All right. And I have a golden ace of spades to buy a perk, right? A passive perk. And I already have some healthy stuff and quick reload. I will probably take the quick stealth, right? So get a little bit faster while crouched.
How many
All right.
how many of those golden ace of spades are you gonna get across the game? Would you have enough to fully spec out the character, or you really have to?
I would say, okay, Lucy, let me just kill this guy before talking to you, right?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm kind of focused.
We're distracted.
He's looking for the chest. He's looking for his chest. He will see me or not? No, okay, that's fine.
Well, I can answer in the meantime. We have about, I believe it's about, you can max out some of the skills and perks, but not the ability and perks, but not enough to max out everything. So really, if you want to max out everything, you probably will have to play 3 times.
Awesome.
I will put that here, right? Near the sheriff. Stolen. Alright, let's do. There was a chest. I will loot
The
it.
best way to find the aces is to use side content like this. This is side content. It's not on the main path.
Alright. Ooh.
Ooh.
Very, very lucky. Another Nim relic, so it's like to buy some, abilities. So this is totally. Oh, okay, it's coming. Sorry. Should I trap him, right? Should I trap him?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, I missed.
Oh no.
Okay. I was enough faster to just kill him, right? Okay. It's hot.
got a mug.
All right, 73 points. Okay, do I have a fire camp somewhere? No. Okay, let's head into the mine now.
Which difficulty
Okay,
are you
sure.
playing on?
Normal, right? Normal for a stream. Normal, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, he's coming. Maybe I can trap him this time. Okay, we'll use it. Let's go. So this is an ability. I don't have any more action points now. So let's wait for it. It's a specific bounty hunter abilities, actually. All right. Thank you very much. Ooh, $24. Lightning in a bottle. And shotgun, right? That's cool. So I don't have any pickaxe, so I cannot get this. Okay. Ooh, there is some people here. Oh.
Ooh, there's a few.
Group.
Ooh, there's 4.
Yep. Okay, there is some water. We'll use it and a fire can. Oh, you didn't see me. I drunk. Okay, I will try to get isolated target. Let's use the rifle then. It's coming back.
You could electrify them.
I could electrify them, yes. I will probably keep it for the group, right? Okay. Oh, they're coming. I'm in a bad situation, I have to say. Oh, he's pushing up, alright. He's pushing up, nice. Or maybe those two with electric bottle. Okay, let's try that.
On.
Okay, I think I triggered a fight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but it's bad for me. I'm dead. Yeah, it's like not so easy if I didn't prepare enough, right? Okay, let's do the last save. I don't know where I am, probably in the mine. Okay, let's go back.
You got this. You've got
I should have saved. Raph, you could have told me to save, right?
That's right.
You're my guide on this one. You need to be careful.
Then again, I should
Alright,
to save here at the bottom.
All right. So I will save. Let's just repeat that. And then let's take this, actually.
Ooh. Ah, the classic distract him with a bottle
Yeah.
technique. I know it well.
Okay, maybe I will not need it. Maybe I will not need it. I will put that down. Boop. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, let's go to the sentry silencer. Then
Yeah.
let's do my silent shot. All right.
Nice shot.
Yeah, spent like a couple of action points. Rifle.
How do you replenish action points? Obviously by sleeping, we saw that earlier.
You can sleep.
Yeah, we have some amulets as well that, like if you do something special, like for example, drop attack on someone, then it gives you an action point. These kind of things. There's a potion as well. The purple potion that you see here on screen.
He's coming back. Maybe I can burn him.
Ooh, yeah.
Right. I will try. Don't call your friend. Thank you very much.
Do not call for backup.
No, not this time. We'll leave the body here because, oh, maybe not. I don't know. All right, this is a difficult bounty, right?
Save.
Oh my god. Okay, they are alerted, but they didn't trigger me, so I will leave.
Oh, I think there's one following you? Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay, they're following me. All right. Okay, let's put this trap and the leader as well now. This is our chance then. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, he's meleeing, right? Let's get here. Let's get here, buddy.
Yeah.
Yes, this is.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Roll, good roll.
All right, they're waiting. The dynamite.
Ooh.
Let's use it.
Another one, then just one left.
All right.
Well done.
That's done. I could have captured him as well. I could have captured him to make more money, but obviously they're coming.
Just two more.
Two more. Yeah. Okay, so now we have also the detecting body. If you leave bodies around, then they will. I mean, everyone will be alert in the area. So at some point it could be really problematic. Let's do some Molotov stuff.
Ooh.
Maybe not. Is searching or not? It's like, maybe the shotgun.
Yeah, close range.
Yeah. Okay. Go. All right.
Absolutely gone. Perfect.
Okay, mission done. Oh, this is also... So you have lots of things to explore as well. I could explore the entire mine. Okay, there is another one, but what the hell?
This is a busy mine.
It's a busy mine, like there is some weird business here. All right. Anybody else? Or... Okay, so I could explore the mine, find secrets, but I will let player do it, right, on release. I will just look at this because I see blood under those rocks.
Did you loot the leader? The bounty?
Oh no, I didn't loot the leader. Where is he?
Ooh. I think he was around here. Yeah, there you go, purple
Maybe
potion.
this is this one.
I think it's
Potion.
there. It's this one, isn't it? No, it's not.
Oh, maybe it's here.
You blew him up.
Like some meat, to heal. I'm definitely a bad person now. All right, let's do this. Okay, I would just check this secret because there's some blood under the rocks.
Ooh.
If you are a pigman, you
already
could eat all
spent-
those corpses to get your health back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, so there's a number of different characters you can play as, and you mentioned some characters have different abilities. What are your favorites? You mentioned that Pigman eats bodies.
Yeah, I think we all have our favorite abilities. I like the charge a lot because sometimes it helps me to just run away from a situation. I use the charge as a runaway instead of as a charge.
Yep. I could have used this as well
Oh,
to stealth.
To
Forgot.
sneak in.
But anyway.
So Gail, where are we at now?
Oh, small camping, just waiting for you guys. Sorry about the tech issues, and just coming back to Grackle to get the reward, right? So let's go back to Grackle. We could have visited this hacienda as well, but let's head to Grackle.
So you've got, I love the fact also that when you do the bounties, there's time limits on them.
Yep.
Could I, like, theoretically, I know because there's obviously a kind of, it says day 5. Could I just mess around? And, like, am I going to miss key plot points if I don't kind of progress anything in the story?
No. There are some rare moments where there are time limits on things. This is mostly on site content, if I recall correctly anyway. So, no, you could really take your time.
Perfect. The kind of meticulous player that I am. Horses.
They are expensive.
Wow, yeah, they are expensive.
Yeah, just looking at the trapper. Expensive as well. Okay, I will take my bounty. I will take my reward then first.
So we saw earlier when you were in the mine, you could mine ore. What do you use that for?
You can smelt them to improve weapons. You can sell them, transform it in gold bars, silver bars, copper bars. Okay, let's go. Let's talk to the sheriff, right? Claim the bounty. Hope it wasn't in trouble. Here's your reward. No, it was easy, right?
No trouble at all.
No, it's perfect. 40 reputations and done. So we have now like $150. So I would guess to accomplish the radiograph, I could have explored more the mine, and I can do a second bounty. Or I saw here that there is a character that wants to talk to me, maybe has something for me, and I could also explore freely. I could also kill everyone in this town to transform it into an abandoned place, right? That's possible.
Yeah,
so which is a good
point. If you kill people, if you kill everybody here, including the relay person, you would have to go to a different town where there's a relay person as well. With the money that you collected here by killing everybody.
Yeah.
And pay for the relay. Yeah.
And if you come back after some time, the town will probably be abandoned for a couple of days, but soon another faction will take it.
Oh, wow.
So you can have the main town with main characters, and if you want, you can like transform it into like an infested place with weird creatures and stuff. And all the setup is going to be transformed. All buildings will be different. And for sure, the Undertaker will have some work to do.
Yeah, he's working overtime.
Yeah.
Can you kill pretty much everyone in the game?
Everyone.
Have you tried that?
I haven't. Some QA players have. You can kill everyone, including. So for story reason, we have a few. Not for story reason. I'm gonna spoil some stuff. I'm not gonna say.
No,
Yeah,
don't spoil. Don't spoil.
Yeah, don't spoil.
So you see this graveyard?
I'm gonna say
It's
including
filled,
the
right?
ones you think you can't kill. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So this graveyard is filled because, in the story, when you arrive first time in Grackle, the Steelwaters have attacked the town after killing your husband. And they kill a lot of people. And systemically in the game, when you have some bodies in a town, they are set in the graveyard after. So it's like all systemic. So you could wait at night and rob the graves if you want.
I don't know, that seems like a pretty evil thing to do.
Yeah, and maybe, there is a bank here. Maybe you can do some stuff. Maybe I could do some stuff in the bank.
Okay.
But I could also let it for release for players, right, to experiment.
Oh, wow.
Just looking for exploring a little bit. You have also mailboxes, right? So basically you can follow sometimes people life and get some information about the world inside those mailboxes. Can I take this? Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Oh, there's broken card. It's nice. Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
And some glue.
Okay, my mission is accomplished. Do you want to see anything else in the game, or
Attack the bank and die.
I was gonna say
attack the bank and die? Okay, I will.
Chat's asking
Chat's-
for the
what-
bank.
Chat's asking for again. Okay, I will probably sell that, right? Right. Okay, well, attack the bank. Like big attack or like stealthy,
Nah, just like full on cluster bomb.
full on guns and blaze and.
But then,
Can I?
I mean, so I assume it's gonna tank your reputation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What impact
Definitely.
is that gonna have?
You're gonna have bounties after you.
Yeah. You want me to
Bounty
kill
hunters.
people here? I don't like it, Lucy. You know that. But
Hey, I'm
can
just
try. I can
relaying
try.
what chat says, okay?
okay, I can try. Okay, okay. Let's. Okay, there is a sheriff. Okay, maybe I can. There's someone in town or nobody, right? Oh no, there is a woman. Okay. Oh no, there is a. Okay, she's watching. Okay, let's go to the bank. Let's close the door
They'll never suspect a
and
thing.
let's try to kill people. Okay, they're all alerted. I think it's locked, of course. I will try to defend myself here. That's gonna be bad. Okay. Okay. They are strong, yeah. They are super strong.
Oh yeah, they have
okay,
got
we'll
some.
try. Yeah. They're super strong.
Yeah, you need a
We're doing
plan.
well though.
You need to have a
Okay, there is one.
plan.
Okay. Ooh, dynamites. I will try to get on the roof.
Yeah, good call.
Get on the roof here. They're searching for me now. They're searching everywhere. Let's get out. Let's get in. Oh my god, they're here.
Oh.
Oh, there is a relic. Still, it's time. Potion. Maybe a trap. No. All right. Let's wait. Okay, where's the safe? I think is downstairs. Oh, I killed a civilian, right? But that's just for the demo. I'm not a bad people.
You're not a bad person. You're fine.
No, I'm not a bad person. It's like video game, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, money.
some money.
Let's rob it. Okay, let's rob this. Safe combination. Let's
There we
take
go.
it. Like everything about instinct here. Nothing else. Where's the safe?
Is it back there?
Oh. Everyone's alerted here. It's gonna be bad, right? Oh, I need some lockpick.
Oh no. Does one
I
of
need
them
to
have a
find
key?
the key. I need to find a key. No. Okay, there is some gold here. There is some bad people as well. Okay, they're looking for me now. I need to find a key. I don't know where is it. Where is it? Maybe on the people. Maybe on the guys. I forgot to look at it. Look.
Oh, the
inside
sheriff's
bodies.
badge.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh my god. The key.
The key.
Okay, go. Let's take this. Bank key. Unlock. Safe. Oh, not so much.
I don't know. I think it's been a
But
worthwhile endeavor.
I
You
got a relic
lot.
in. Yeah. Okay. Now let's do some.
You gotta jump and take the horse.
Oh
Okay,
god.
where are you? Where are you guys? Okay, this is my last move.
The last stand.
Run from the map.
Go.
And I'm dead.
Oh.
I could have escaped actually.
That was
obviously I would have a bounty on my head.
Yeah.
I think you
But-
could have escaped by using the horse.
Oh yeah, I could have escaped by using the horse. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Well,
I
well,
could steal
Gail.
the horse. Oh, they are all in the city and trying looking for me.
Oh yeah. I think you did very well to get as far as you did.
Thanks,
You've
thanks,
got a
thanks.
lot of people on you. Well done, Gail. We are going to take a very, very quick break. Run to the outhouse, grab yourselves a drink. When we're back, we're going to be putting your questions to Gail and Raf. So if you have any and you're watching along on Twitch, make sure to chuck them in the chat now. We're going to be collecting them. And please, make sure they're fun ones. So we'll see you in a couple minutes.
about the Weird West is, it ain't kind. Flesh eaters took your husband, killed your son cold. Time to dig up them shooting irons. The town, flesh eaters were here. Time for some persuasion. How you gonna play this out? Clean and quiet? Or something more resolute? An oddity. Something wakes up inside of you. Trail's still hot. Time to get hunting. But there are more than 2 ways to skin a hare. You'll find yourself wearing different pairs of boots with different persuasions. You can use them smarts real quiet like. Or you can tap into something a bit less conventional and bring the West to its knees. Regardless, if you want to survive, you're gonna need to experiment. Use the land to your advantage. Bend the West to your will. Or shoot, become your own force of nature and bring the West to its knees. This here, it's just a sampling of what's in store. Your actions, they'll inspire tall tales. Tales of brutality, of the occult, the perverse. When they gather around the campfire, they'll speak your name and tremble. Welcome to the Weird West.
Welcome back, everyone. And as I said quickly before the break, we're going to be putting your questions about Weird West to 2 of the dev teams. So we've got Raf, who's creative director on the project, and lead systems designer Gael. So we saw that amazing demo. We've had a few questions in about some of the things we saw and some of the things that we did. So I'm just going to jump straight into it. Wade D. McGuinness asks, could you have used the dynamite to blow up the safe?
No, because it's made of, unless I'm wrong, Gael, but it's made of metal, so typically it will never blow up with dynamite.
Yep.
A good try though. But we chatted a little bit about this. And Chatton P says, "Is there a reputation system, and what's going to happen given what you did, i.e., take on the bank at the end there?"
Well, I mean, Gael would reload, but.
Because I'm not a bad person.
He'd wipe the slate clean.
But yeah, assuming he did not reload, then the reputation would be low. Then he would have some bounty hunters after him at this point, and he could not recruit some people because of his reputation. And then when you come back to that city, they would probably attack you on sight, or would they put you in jail? I can't remember, Gael.
I think it depends on my reputation and the crime I made, but probably they would attack on sight, I guess, at this point.
Yeah, because
if I killed some people. Yeah.
So basically, everyone is watching when you do stuff. So keep an eye out. We got this question from Rue46N2. Love the game. First question, will we get a soundtrack? And then there's a follow-up question. If yes, will we get a vinyl?
Yes and yes. So the
Ooh.
soundtrack comes out on the 31st of March on Steam, together with the release of the game, and it's featuring mostly two artists. One is Weird Wolves, which is a band I play in, and the other one is Choose Health, who's our audio director for the game, and he also produces Weird Wolves, by the way. So it's he's heavily involved and leading that effort. And then the vinyl is gonna come out, but because of there's a lot of waiting time for the factories that actually manufacture the vinyls, so we will have to wait a few months. But it's planned. Yes, it's actually already in the making.
Wonderful. My video game vinyl collection grows by the day. I've got a great question here from Hooded Dude, which this is kind of for both of you. What's your favorite system in the game, or your favorite character? This favorite system's quite a hard one, because obviously there are so many that will interact. But what's kind of your favorite thing to do?
My favorite character, I will say, it's Ethan. Because she's a very interesting character, I think. She's the witch that we saw here for like 5 minutes earlier. She's a recurring character, and she's an interesting character. And favorite system, I think it's my favorite. I mean, like a lot of the games that I've enjoyed or worked on, I think it's the fact that the systems can call each other and interact with each other and create more stuff, more content on their own, and the player having a chance to be the instigator of that. This is it's more like how the systems will do their stuff, like how they chain together. Like I like the elemental system we have, which often plays a big role in combat. That's probably the part that I like in these kind of games.
Yeah. Gail, what about you?
On my side, I would probably point the, still going with Raph on the procedural stuff and like system colliding between each others. I would probably speak about the Friend for Life and Vendetta system, where basically when you save people, they are now friends and they can rescue you at any moment in a fight. Or if you kill a gang leader, some of the guards could take a vendetta on you and come back to you later. But it's not only that, you can mix that with the randomness of characters' profiles you have in the game. So you could have like completely crazy Friend for Life. And you could also, because of your previous actions, get some mix of systems where suddenly you have like a combination of people that are super unique. Even some of them could be important characters that you met before. And this is going to be your story. Like no other people will have this on their adventure. So,
yeah, and I don't think it's still possible, but you could meet your zombie mom at some point.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's a thing anymore. But like because of just how the system can sometimes.
Yeah, just how it can work. I was wondering about that because I have also been playing a little bit, and I found the graves of my parents. I was going, oh God, and I'm just trying to find my husband, and my kid has been killed. Like I'm already kind of starting out, and I was wondering if that was gonna tie back in any way, but. I'm sad that zombie parents are gone.
Technically, if you found a grave with your parents, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's still possible. I don't know.
Could be.
It should.
Could be.
The zombie part, I don't know.
I was going to say, that's something to work towards. I've got another question here. This is from Petite École. What's your funniest story about the development of the game? I was going to say, in terms of, there must have been some very unexpected things happen with so many systems kind of coming together.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly these kind of things, right? It's this kind of things where You know, like meeting your zombie mom is an interesting one, for example, just because of how the systems will interact with each other in ways that are logical, but then still create comedy because we didn't think of that specific case. We probably have a few of those for sure. Like the you can have a vendetta as well. At the beginning of the game, so we used to have a different kind of beginning where you were living with your parents, and we also had the beginning of the feature called the vendetta. And what happened was that as I was testing the game, I like to go a little bit off the beaten path, so I killed my dad, which people will try that. With a knife. There was a knife. That's the only thing we had at the beginning of the game. So he was close to the bed. I remember killing him. Then the mom freaked out, started to run away. And then she disappeared because when she reached out the limit of the map, she disappears. And then I saw that she had a vendetta on me now, meaning that later on she would come back with a little gang to kill me. So,
take it out for your mom.
Yeah. And so this is the kind of situation that happens when you think of your systems as a global set of rules which all make sense, but then you have to say, well, but then here are all the exceptions that you have to take into account. Otherwise it really creates some comedy. So I think that was something that
we had as well, like I saved how do you say in English, a nun, like working on church, right?
Yeah, a nun.
So she became friend for life, and then she saved me in a crazy fight. And like in the middle of the gang, like a nun came with a shotgun, and like starts to fight and kill people. And I was like, wow. And when she survives, actually she comes back. So you can like have a friend for life that follows you until it was a nun. Like
here's a great one. Are you going to put together an art book or something similar?
Yes, there is. Yep.
I think I actually have some details about this one.
There is some. There is actually more than an art book. It's kind of a lore book with pieces of. It's the world described by a character called Pigman Joe. So it's all in rhymes. It's a pretty cool side project that one of our writer and narrative designer took on our side. Her name is Erin, and then there are drawings as well that were specifically made from Manu Petit, one of our lead artists. And so it's a pretty cool book. And it might be limited in numbers. I'm not sure about the final say on that, but final decision on that. But yeah, it's there and it would be very good.
Yeah, if you are interested in it. And Rue46N2 says, Raph, I'm going to give you my credit card. Just give me one of everything. So if you are interested in Pigman Joe's Tour de Weird West, the book, as well as the physical copies of the game, they'll be available from March 31st, 12 p.m. Central. If you head over to specialreservegames.com, /about-srg, you can sign up to their newsletter and you can get a news as well as a reminder of when the book goes on sale. So it's a little plug there. We'll obviously make sure, already been dropped in the chat. We'll make sure it's in the description if you're watching the VOD. Sounds very exciting. Here's a great one. So we didn't actually see much of kicking. I did see earlier in the chat someone had written point and kick, which is very good. Is there an achievement related to kicking stuff?
I can't remember if there's an achievement related to kicking. Is there, Gael?
I think there is one. There is one.
We listed so many ideas. One was like if you kick more than. I can't remember.
It's not like kicking a chicken, maybe, or.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about the chicken, but I think we had so many ideas, and then I can't remember which one made it in because we are limited in the amount of achievements. So it might be or might be not. I'm not sure.
Okay. Like, keep your eyes peeled for a kicking achievement then. Oh, here's a great question from Mr. Evil. How did you translate immersive sim design from first-person games to isometric?
We did not even, frankly, we did not even worry about it. The camera was just a perspective, so we kept the exact same values, the exact same philosophy of design. I think if anything, the difference is mostly the one-to-one between the player and the character, or more of a tactical view. That's really the difference. So in one case you're playing through the eyes of the player, in the other case you have a bit more of a RPG feel kind of thing, because you also have a party with you. But the rest is really, really exactly the same, frankly.
Yeah. The cool thing about like the isometric view is that you have a better vision of the environment. So like as a strategy game, kind of, you can see in advance some elements to trigger, where in first person sometimes it's more restricted field of view. So in the action, for example, you have less time to think about like what I can use. And with this camera, you can think about it a little bit more before actually planifying, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, even, when I was playing, you can sort of make it harder for yourself by zooming in and, not relying on the minimap if you want to just keep things in sort of the immediate vision. So there is obviously...
you can deactivate the minimap on the options. If you want, if you don't want the icon of characters and play like super immersive, you can deactivate it.
If you're a masochist.
Yeah.
Which I'm not. I need that minimap. Don't take it away from me. So Mr. Evil asks, how are we all going to play? Raph, I'll come to you first. What's your typical play style?
I like a mix of... I like to spare my bullets and be mostly stealthy. I cannot play like I would play Dishonored, which is I try to not make a mess. I try to take advantage as most as possible of surprise attacks and sniping or stealth attacks, etc. And then when I really have to, I go, I use the rest. And I'm mostly a good player in the sense of, if I have the choice between being good and bad, I mostly like to be good. But I like to save, do the bad thing, just to see, and then reload and keep my playthrough with the good thing.
Yeah. And Gael, we know you're a good-hearted player.
Even with loading, saving and loading is like a pain as well. But I mean, it's more like we have to say that not lots of games allow you to have this freedom. So at some point you taste it. When you taste it, you start to like it. You saw that in the demo, right?
Yeah.
So at first you say, no, I'm not a bad person. Then you try something and the game lets you do it. And it's not common in the video game industry, actually. So you start to like it, right? And then you want to explore, experiment. So let's keep a save. Let's keep a kind save, I would say.
You get a taste for it. Yeah, I'm the same. I am very much a white hat, a Paragon player. So I don't know. When you were like, oh, I could just buy this or I could steal it, the fact that the option's there, this might be the thing that makes me change how I approach playing.
I'll do it when I have no choice. Like, for example, there are moments I remember in some of my playthroughs where the tuning for... I mean, a combination between the tuning for economy and me having shot too much bullets or whatever made it like, well, that's it. I don't have any money. I don't have any more bullets. I'm gonna have to be bad. And then, that's the moment where I save and I try it until it works, and then hoping I get away with it.
Yeah.
And I do, yeah.
You do. We've got time for a couple more questions. So I'm going to go for Rue46N2. What influences did you use for the music and the look of the game?
So when Matt and I first talked about the music, we mostly talked about mood ambient type of music. So that you don't quite... we didn't want the type that, the orchestral type with big themes, etc. And also, we didn't want to go with strict Western, like Wild West type of sounds. And we have a bit of them, we have a little bit of them, but we wanted something a little more dark, electronic, and gothy in a way. So, and that's why we have this kind of dark electro vibe, but with a mix of Western type of melodies at times. So that, yeah, we music is one way to re-experience the IP and color the IP the way which feels a little more special, and so we see that as a good opportunity. So yeah, both Matt and I were in full agreement on that. He thought that was great because he could express his own creativity, and that's a style he loves. So what you hear from the Moods music here, it's a mix of my stuff and his stuff, and mostly his stuff, and but it's entirely our own vibe. You know, it's exactly what the type of thing we like to listen to or write. So it felt very very good and fun to have the music in this game.
And what about the look?
What about the look? The look was developed, frankly, mostly by two people. I mean, except if we include the UI. But the Etienne Aubert and Manu Petit, the two lead artists for this game, they started with some sort of hand-drawn style, a little bit inspired by some European comic books, and we can still see that. And then they refined it, smoothed it, made it a little less like a paper, but a little more like something in between, you know. But we still have that identity that feels like you can still see the brush strokes, and this was important because we wanted something that was not only pleasing to the eye but also a little special, someone you went for the identity of the brand for this game.
Yeah, totally. Okay, now time for the final question. So DanQuest, how long is a playthrough on average? How long would a first playthrough be, do you think?
Gael, what do you think?
I would say maybe a good 20 hours. Really, the game is all about like exploring and discovering as well. So you could easily double it. Not easily. I would say 40 hours. Like I would say a standard would be 30 to 40 hours. Raf, am I correct or?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you really rush it and you wanted to skip all the side content and just go from goals to goals, and you're really a good player, I mean, yeah, you might ruin your experience and say, well, I completed the game in, I don't know, 15, 20 hours. Who knows? It would be actually really funny to see the speed runs, you know, because our game is so speed runnable. Since there's no... We don't artificially block the player, you know, so the player could go at the end location from day one and you know, try to find a way to finish it somehow, which would be really interesting to see. But again, I think the typical player will spend, you know, maybe 30 hours, and then probably the typical player will feel compelled to try again, because through the first playthrough, you'll realize that there are many different things you haven't seen based on your choices, and the end of the game is a sum of some of the actions that you took all along. So it will probably be tempting to try again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, Gael and Raf, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you everyone who has been watching along at home and everyone who has put questions forward. If we didn't get to your question today, don't worry. It's going to be another stream after the game's launch, which is not very far away at all. It's March 31st. If you head over to weirdwest.com, you can wishlist, pre-order. Game is coming to PC, PS4, Xbox One, and of course Xbox Game Pass day one on March 31st. Now, we dropped the link earlier for Pigman Joe's Tour de Weird West book. We'll drop that again. And of course, check out Weird Wolves over on Spotify and Gael's YouTube and Twitch streams. So I think that's pretty much everything there. Thank you again both so much for chatting with me today. I can't wait to play more. This has been really fun. We're going to leave you now with the episode 4 of The Road to Weird West. So it's Raph talking over a deep dive of the game. And then we're going to go to the Overdrive music video from Weird Wolves. So thank you again, everyone who's been watching. Thank you again to Raph and Gael. And we'll catch you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of our in-depth looks into Weird West. This time, we'll talk a bit about how the player relates to the citizens of Weird West, and vice versa. The game's systems allow you to commit crimes, small and big, but if you do so and have been seen, you'll deal with the consequences of your actions. Lawmen are here for you, and so is jail. You'll pay one way or the other. Or not. And if you run away from the place where you committed a crime, it is likely that bounty hunters will come after you. Also, if you become someone's enemy, they might get back at you at some later point and ambush you when you don't expect it. On the other side of that, you can make friends who will be eternally grateful and who will occasionally show up during a dire moment in combat and help you survive. See you in the Weird West on March 31st, 2022. We're alive.